Hello all, welcome back to my Gurukul. Look at the green paddy field, so pleasant for the eyes. Today's video is sieving, not exactly sieving, sorry, is separating the husk from the rice grains and sieving the rice grains and storing the rice grains up. So Kairav and myself also tried to learn the method, and we hope that we will remember what we have learned. The video is for you all also, and the equipments used here is all purely made from bamboo. You will be able to see this in the video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Ma Gurukul before the video starts playing to you all. This is the process, two processes, one being separating the husk from the grains, the other one is sieving the grains to get the finer end product. Can you see still there is some amount of paddy left in the grains, in the rice? Yes, so that will be separated, and you will have, finally we will have the filtered or the cleaned up rice which is ready to be cooked. The first process is this, that is, we try to separate the husk from the grains. I remember teaching this in chemistry ICSE class 6 and 7, that lighter particles get flown away in the wind or with the wind, and the heavier ones settle down, right? So that concept of teaching children in chemistry, I am doing it for the first time. I'm looking and doing it for the first time here. So once that has been done, then she passes it on to the next lady who will actually sieve it and filter the impurities. Not the impurities. Yeah, all words like that, right? Technical terms. Kairav and myself also tried to do this. So I tried the first process of separating the husk from the grains, and Kairav tried to sieve it. I did not know correctly to the sitting posture. My sitting posture isn't right. You can see the husks being separated. It did take me some time for me to learn it and do it correctly without wasting rice being falling out of the bamboo plate. You can see coming up next in the video is Kairav trying to sieve it. Initially he did make mistakes, but we did allow him to make mistakes and learn it. Can you see it? It's all falling out of the bamboo plate. Then when he realized it, again he tried to take little more rice and try to filter it into the bamboo plate. The skill learnt by Kairav here while doing this is it promoted his hand and eye coordination, promotes body balance, also keeps him physically fit, increases his concentration because he needs to concentrate and make sure that it is into the bamboo plate. More importantly, a skill which has to be learned, passed on to generation after generation. The separated husk is the food for the cows. So what we do is we take the husk and then put it into the bowl where the cow comes and drinks her meal. Yes, so we put the husk and then a bowl of clean drinking water. Even nothing is wasted in village. The water which we usually rinse the rice every time when we cook, we rinse the rice, right? So even that water has been added into this bowl, so that the nutrients, the starch content or the nutrients which is there or which is moved out while washing is being passed on to the cow. One speciality or another plus point working in a village is, even if you have to do one small work, you will make sure that you'll have to walk quite a lot, and that keeps you really healthy and fit. Yes, so this is how we make the water for the cow. Husk and water. Of course, it is not that solid. It is in a more liquidy format. Kairav is trying to tell this is for the cow. He loved feeding the cow. He used to have bananas only to make sure to feed the peel to the cow, right? And that was really, I was really very happy with it. I did not bother to keep asking Kairav to eat something, because he knows that when he is hungry, he used to just go pick up a banana, eat the banana, and throw the peel or give the peel to the cow. So yeah, he's making a little more. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel Ma Gurukul. And if you do like these videos, kindly also do forward it to your friends. Word of mouth will keep us motivated. More subscribers, more comments will keep us motivated. Do comment in the comment section. We will feel happy to hear your feedbacks too, whether positive or negative, both of it. Usually, although this channel is about teaching children, these small natural or village scenes are also teaching aids for children. While children are trying to do this, they do learn a lot of skills from hand and eye coordination, and what is called as empathy, learning to live with nature, with animals, right? Certain skills which cannot be which cannot be taught in books or through any activities. These skills are beyond explanation. So keep motivating us with more likes and shares.